Hey Pierre, so as someone like yourself who has missed past seasons before due to injury, what kind of advice would you offer your teammate Michael, who is also going to be missing this season due to injury?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're devastated that Michael won't be participating in this season. But in terms of advice, I think the best piece of advice that I actually was given when I went through my injuries was a quote that OG, a previous assistant coach, gave me the night after I tore my first ACL, which was, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that affects how far you'll go in life." So for Michael, it's just focusing on his reaction, and obviously, it's not the greatest situation to be in right now, but I think you just got to find the good in it, turn it into a positive, and do as much as he can now to set himself back as little as possible for when he comes back. And I think he's got a great head on his shoulders, so I have no doubt that he'll do that.
Peter?
It's been a while since you guys been able to play. Um, how's it feel entering that, and what do you think it's going to be like to finally take the field?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll probably be around a year since we last played Akron. So, I mean, I'm super pumped to play Friday night and just compete again with my teammates and you know, fight for a chance to win a Big Ten championship. So I'm really excited.
Otis?
Hey Pierre, really simple question for you. What are your expectations this year for the team and you individually?
I mean, obviously for the team, we want to win the Big Ten and then compete for a national championship. That's always our goal. And then personally, just obviously improving on last year based on output, goals, assists, and just providing a more meaningful contribution to the team. But yeah.
Trent?
So considering that this year you guys will only be playing 10 games against all Big Ten teams, does that kind of create like a mindset for you and the team that there's like less room for error than normal?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you're playing a Big Ten opponent, those games are going to be really competitive. Every team in the Big Ten's really good, so we've got to be at our best every time we step out on the field. But no, we look forward to the challenge as a team and competing for that Big Ten championship.
Peter?
How important is it to be flexible this year? Because I mean, you just take a look at pretty much every sport, every school across the country, things are going to change. Is coach or your teammates putting more of a premium on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just trying to focus on what we can control. Obviously, things are going to be changing every single day with the environment we're in right now, but we're all just trying to stay present and control, like I said, control what we can control at this point.
Otis?
I'm just kind of going off my last question there. Obviously, I've heard both you and coach talk about winning a Big Ten championship. What does this team need to do to kind of get over that hump, considering how good, teams like Indiana and Maryland are going to be this year?
I just think we got to focus on being the best that we can be, and that's doing the right things off the field as well as on the field. And I think our team this year has a lot of depth, and we've got some really good players that I think our team this year is better than what we've had in the past, and I think this team that we have right now is set up well to compete for that championship, like you said.
Trent?
What has it been like kind of dealing with all like the COVID restrictions and everything? Obviously, like you guys can't like hang out and spend time with each other the way you normally would. And like coach mentioned the quarantining you guys had to do and the testing. Just like how has that kind of been this year, and how have you guys been dealing with it?
I mean, obviously it's not the best situation. I feel bad for especially the younger guys who haven't really been able to have like a normal college experience yet, unlike the older guys. But I think it's just gonna, put a premium on doing the right things off the field so that, when it comes time to compete, we're able to compete, and we don't have to be paused or anything like that as a result of Corona.
All righty. Thanks, Pierre, for your time this afternoon, and we'll see you on Friday.
Thanks, guys.